Hey YouTube, Untamed here. So I have this beautiful 2014 FJ Cruiser, and it is in that quicksand color. Sandstorm was the lighter tan that was offered back in 2010 on the FJ trail teams. This, if I recall correctly, is called Sandstorm. And I remember, this and Heritage Blue or Calverley Blue were the two colors that I disliked very much, if I'm being honest. And the more I've seen these, the more these colors have grown on me, this color in particular. So whenever I see a 4Runner TRD Pro rolling around in this, I totally snap my neck staring at it. I don't know. So all that to say, we as people change, and as our opinions and perspectives change, and well, here I am geeking out about this thing. And once upon a time, I thought it was ugly. So I think that's a good thing. Or I've just evolved into quite the Toyota fanboy, so probably the latter. But I figured I'd just share it with you, as you don't see them too often. This one is priced pretty steep in my opinion, but I think maybe a more realistic price is low 30s on this one. I think it had 75,000 miles, if I recall correctly. I saw it online. But, if you're going to get a vehicle, I've meowed about this plenty in previous videos, if you're going to get a vehicle that's going to retain value for years to come, this is it. Because, well, quite frankly, they're not making anymore. This is the final year that they offered it in 2014. They offered it for the US. They still offer it in other countries, which is pretty cool. So they offer this from 2007 to 2014 in the US. And obviously for the 2014 year, that's when they had the Trail Teams Ultimate Edition. So the gentleman or lady who had it beforehand off-roaded it clearly. Got some good use out of it. Got some rash on the side. So yeah, it definitely shouldn't be priced at 40. Some all-terrain open range tires. I know a lot of people did not like the FJ because of the roof rack, and I personally am a huge fan of that look. I think it looks awesome. I do think it looks a ton better when they had the monotone for the Trail Teams editions, right? I think that looks better than the white top, but this is more of a paying an homage to the FJs of the past. So I see why they implemented this. A little bit more nostalgic with the white top. But talk about a design marvel. You don't see stuff like this anymore, right? We're starting to get it with the Bronco. When that comes out, it's going to be pretty sweet. But my prediction is that they are going to massively overproduce the Bronco to where and not to say they didn't with this, they did to some degree, but I think in typical Ford fashion, they're going to overdo the Bronco after the delays cut loose and that dam is broke loose. And that Bronco will be nothing special before you know it. Whereas one of these, if you get like a Trail Teams, they're going to be spending nearly as much as you're going to spend on a Bronco. But you're going to have something that's going to hold value much longer. Not to mention, you get extreme reliability. The same 4.0 6-liter within this, tied to that 5-speed automatic transmission or manual. You can get that. So you definitely get peace of mind driving these guys here. Just like you would in a 4Runner, of course. So always neat to see the 3 windshield wipers. Which, because, the windshields, you guys know this, the windshield's so small, if they only had 2, such a small amount of the surface would actually be wiped. So they had to put 3 in there, which is pretty cool. This windshield, because it is so straight up and down, you get so many rock chips. I think for the short duration that I had my 2013 FJ Cruiser Trail Teams, I ended up getting 2 rock chips, both on the same one. And right here you get a little candle light within there, which is kind of funny. I think they had different aspirations when they made that. All right, team. Well, I will wrap up the video there. I think I've geeked out enough, but I just wanted to share this with you. Tell me what you think. For you FJ owners out there, what is it that keeps you with it? Appreciate you watching as always. Until next time.